Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War 3 Kingdoms, where we are playing the Mandate of Heaven as the Yellow Turbans, or more particularly as Zhang Liang, who is the defensive dude. And things are going actually pretty well. We have secured like this entire region. The last acquisitions up here in the northeast, and we've locked down the southwest of this region. We've got the mountains on one front. I think that we would like to kind of maybe take a little bit of this, but the next place that we can likely go and attack is going to be excuse me. Luoyang, which is the capital. And the capital at the moment has no fervor. I would like to make you get some fervor. Can I click on you and get any information? No. So, I'm wondering, do we want to try and put a fervor generating building in Henai? Because this looks like it would count as adjacency here. I don't know for sure that it does. Because very often there are abilities and things which say, this affects adjacent commanderies. But what is adjacent? That's public order. That's fervor. It goes down because of buildings. Unfortunately, I can't see what those buildings do. They do have a garrison here, albeit only a small one. Just because I recognize the icon. Characters reduce some and then decay. Just naturally decays. Ooh, daytime. Meanwhile, is there anything else that we want to order our allies to attack? Because I think that I need to just stay on a defensive footing. I think I can probably move you to the farmland. Although the defenses there will be far less impressive than they are up here. We do have people coming through here right now. So no, I think I'm going to stay where I am. We might even want to move down to the farmland here. No, it's easy enough to take farmland back again. And we have enough of a food surplus where I think it's not going to affect us. Plus we are building grain stores which will allow us to increase our food reserve. So even if our food supplies do get interrupted, it's not going to affect us immediately. Need more tea. Oh, I'm going to be having some tea in a minute. Definitely. Satisfaction is low again. Damn it, it is really hard keeping these guys happy. Because you can't just promote them. Which is like the usual way of doing it. How on earth did I do it as Gongdu? I don't remember. Maybe Gongdu is like a bonus to satisfaction or something? I guess part of it's just going to be as we get ancillaries and friendships. Like Zhao Hong is pretty happy. Also, they don't seem to be getting much satisfaction from just winning battles and things. Which I could have sworn was another source. Anyway, I think we are ready to end turn. We do still have some money. Is there anything we could be building? No. Anything we could be recruiting? Possibly. What is available? We could start getting some more redeemed outlaws. Although they are relatively expensive. But I think I would like you to get some. What other units will you get later? Shock cavalry. Stalwart shields. G deflectors. I mean, I would like to get lots more stalwart shields eventually. What do I need for those? What's that? Saber defectors. Tyrant slayers. Gallants of the people. There. No, those are my faction unique. What about Gallants of the Shield? Fervent defenders. What are they? Anti-cavalry halberd infantry. Okay. Lands chosen. So these are the higher tier units. Aesthetics of the way. And there they are. Stalwart shields. So we would need to get this, which would be the mounted lancer defectors, and then we can get them. Or we could try and get the gallants of the people, and I think the gallants of the people would actually be more useful. They got really good armor, they're tough, they have a lot of hit points, they don't do a huge amount of damage, but that's not really their job. Their job is just to hold people up. And because they're our faction special, all of our generals can recruit them. So once we've got the devoted authority, I think I do want to research that. And then we can start building up our army. So right now I'm just going to save some cash. Right, tea. I'm back on the Roy Boss and Earl Grey. The last of my supplies from in America. You want my wooden dog and you're willing to spend 900 to get it. This is something I can accept. That's a lot of money for a dog. Particularly a wooden one. Ooh, Liu Biao just killed somebody. Okay. Zhang Liang requested they go to war. Sparring partners. When taking a walk one afternoon, you come across two comrades sparring in a courtyard. You watch their fights with great interest. It is a dance. They move and flow around each other with strength and grace. You leave the encounter feeling truly energized. He Yi and Bo Kai become better friends. We've built the communal grain store, which we will need to upgrade. But that can absolutely be done. Not quite ready to upgrade the city yet, I don't think. Although we can now afford it, which is nice. And I don't think I've had any problems with public order at all. But I think that's because of our high fervor. Fervor plus 24. Yep. Lu Bu fears but one man. Gong Du. And so he should. It actually kind of looks like Harang Shao is taking the brunt of the assaults at the moment. Oh, Kong Rong split away. He's got his own faction now. I know that's a thing that will happen eventually, but it has happened. The Han are starting to implode. Their vassals are beginning to split. Definitely going to have to play a campaign with the Han. It looks really interesting. Who's this joker? Zhun Yu. I don't know who you are. Who are you loyal to? Tao Ying. Liu Hong. Ding Yuan. We haven't seen the Han's really strong army yet. Probably a good thing. But yeah, there's not really a huge amount for me to do right now. You're still upgrading the city, which is good because your population is about to exceed it. And then we're only one step away from getting a large city. These guys are like, yeah, don't really fancy fighting you right now. Oh no, he's coming for us. Lu Biao, is he going to try and cross the river?
If we cannot reconcile, one must go.
Oh, declaring war on Kong Rong. No! So the entirety of the Han will really like that. Harang Shao will hate me for it. And Gong Du will hate me for it. I can't be letting Gong Du hate me.
If we cannot reconcile, one must go.
But I get it. Kong Rong is next door to Yuan Shao. Oh, Harang Shao. Faction succession. Jing Jun has died and Shangguan Zhenri has taken over. And then died. Now our alliance declared war on Kong Rong. Zhang Yan requested the master Liu Hong go to war. War declared between Liu Hong and Kong Rong. Everyone's going after Kong Rong right now. I feel kind of sorry for him. New faction capital. Yellow Turban rebellion's taken over Guanling farmland. Alright, so what are my friends doing? You're clearly trying to consolidate your hold down here, which is fine. I don't know about my other allies. I think they're probably just running around fighting battles. Unfortunately, we're kind of in the I just need to sit here and defend phase. Because the united adversaries against us seem to have really slowed. Where are we on the reforms? We have another 2 turns. 2 more turns and then we get the city. And turn again. I'm kind of waiting for threats to actually materialize and attack me. Unfortunately, they seem really reluctant to actually do that. Kongrong's also got that awesome trade port. Yeah, Kongrong's going to be very, very wealthy. Tao Ying declared war on Kongrong. Faction just... No! Kongrong's been wiped out. Harang Shao? No. Zhang Bao. Interesting. Communal Grange Silo, and we gained a Herdsman, which is the wedge formation for cavalry. But I already have a commander for my main army. Okay, so I can upgrade the farm. I can't upgrade this. Why? Oh, we need a small regional city. So I think the next thing that we need to try and do is get that to upgrade. I mean, we could upgrade our income from the peasantry. Seeing as we do have a huge modifier, we get plus 65% income. In fact, probably more than that. We gain plus 210% peasantry income. So yeah, I think upgrading the farms are probably a good idea. And you're done in a turn. And then at that point, I feel like I can start making some more hostile moves. I mean, we do still have an army roaming around my capital, which I don't particularly like. Is this a restart of the original game from yesterday? This is the restart. But I only had to restart once. This game has gotten so much better. Like, we've actually got a really stable foundation now. Things went wrong for Kongrong. I know. Zhang Jue declared war on Zhang Liang. UP was succeeded by Yuan Menjin. Devoted authority. A devoted follower can, given the proper charge, enlighten many. Then they in turn will enlighten even more. A friend in need. You hear a tale of boundless courage in your ranks. One of your generals rides bravely to the aid of his friend, who is moments away from death's cold touch, withering many blows to defend their comrade. In the aftermath, you take stock of what you have heard and seen. He Yi's been wounded, but Bo Kai and He Yi are now better friends, which is a bit of a problem. Because it means that my capital is now more vulnerable. It has a really good garrison though, so I don't think it's going to get attacked. It's just that that guy is trying to sit outside of my capital and ambush me. Okay, so Henai has now finally built up, so we can get up to 1.5 million population. So it is time to upgrade some other stuff. I think I probably do want the grain storage here, because that is going to increase our peasant income. And also increases the reserve capacity, which is just very, very useful when we're under siege. Or we could upgrade the farm. You know what? I prefer upgrading the farm, because we are generating plus... Oh, it's only 136% here. No, let's get the grain storage, so we can start building up the reserves. I think he wants your farmland. He's not moving very fast towards it. Another clay axe. And He Yi has become one-eyed. Oh, man. He was absolutely thrashed in that fight. Not only is he wounded, but he's actually maimed.
Welcome, my lord. How can I help?
That's actually really bad for him. Although, he doesn't rely on expertise very heavily. What's his armor like? His armor is decent. I think He Yi is more about just killing people faster than they can kill him. That doesn't help. Thankfully, he's not the one that gets the melee evasion bonus. That's Zhang Liang. The percentage bonus over time.
For the people.
What am I researching? I am not currently researching anything, but I really should be. We wanted to get the Speaker of the Liege's message. This will allow me to get the Guardians of the Gallants. Gallants of the People, even. Which are my front-line spearmen. And because they're my faction special, all of the people in my faction will be able to recruit them. Which will be great. How far has the rebellion spread? I missed most of the second stream last night by slumbering in bed. It's spreading really quite well. Like, we secured all of this. That was yesterday. And then what we've gained down here, minus like 2 provinces, so all of this is from today. So actually, if we can secure this other peninsula up here, Shandong, that would be great. Eventually we will need to go after their capital, but I don't think I'm in a position to do so just yet. But the fact I still have a positive surplus of money now makes me very happy.
Caution douses the heart's desire.
And your garrison is upgrading. And again having to replenish because apparently soldiers just desert when the city is upgraded. He Yi's just going to need some vengeance for his eye soon. Well, the upside of losing an eye for He Yi is he now has an eye patch. And you know that nothing makes a character more badass than having an eye patch. I will sell you the clay axe, yes.
We have achieved the intended result.
Because I want money. Wonder if He Yi did the Zhao Hun Dun thing where after his eye got damaged he ate it. Let's say yes. Cao Song has died, been succeeded by Lady Ding. Xin Zhuan's died, Lu Zhuanghui has taken over. A friend in need, Zhao Hong and Sima Yu. A general regales a recent battle. In particular, he mentions a mutual friend of yours who, seeing another in dire situation, leaps to his defense. His blade, it is said, appears to be moved by heaven itself, finding its mark, felling the foe and saving the friend. His courage is commendable. I kind of wish that those actually appeared after a battle, not just randomly. Jun Yu is just standing there and being really... It's force marched. The full force marched. And I provide attrition, of course I do. I forgot, my faction ability is I cause attrition to everyone who moves through my lands. And apparently it's really, really bad. Wow. Let's go finish him off then. A decisive victory. Well, I feel like actually fighting the battle. So let's do this. I forgot to see who are their legendaries. Is Tao Ying actually... or is Zun Yu a legendary? I'm not sure he is. Archmill, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, that was Cao Cao's dead. Interesting. It's so bright. Come on, fade away brightness so I can actually see them. There we go. How badly injured they are. This is crazy. So, Zhang Ya would fight, but we would trounce him in a duel. He's got poor armor and poor melee evasion. That's terrible for a sentinel. And then 2 strategists who the Tyrant Slayers will have an absolute field day against. Do I want to give Sima Yu some experience by just killing him? I think I probably do. Yeah, let's use Sima Yu to do it. So you're going to reject, and you're going to reject. Then let's move the army back.
Attend. Ready. Steel
Select the archers. Nice squares. I like it. Oh, and we have a lake right there. Provides a bit of defense for our flank.
Steel yourselves! At the ready! The time has come! Yes! Stand ready!
So we'll put the gallants of the people on the edges, where their encourage will overlap everything. Then we can have the swordsman on one flank, and I think we probably will move forward slightly.
Blades! Swords! Blades ready!
And then the artillery can come in here, where we are easily in range.
To attention!
And then the tyrant slayers can go behind.
Take heed, warriors!
And then the three heroes, well, you can go there, you there, and you there. Begin. Artillery! I want you working as counter battery against their artillery. Wait. No, you weren't in range.
Make ready!
That's easily fixed.
Swords! Go! Prepare! Take them down! At the ready! Go! Stand ready!
Wow, my artillery is level 5 already? It's actually more impressive than I realized. And I think they've really nerfed trebuchets in battle. They are super inaccurate now, because they are actually built for anti-building. So trebuchets are siege engines, and then the ballistas are for land battles. Because they actually fire
in your destruction.
3 bolts at a time.
Your words are as pathetic as you are.
If they have a full battery of 4 of them, they fire 12 bolts per volley. Oh no, 5. 5 bolts. So 20 bolts per volley. Also, thanks for punching up. Much appreciated.
Stand ready.
How many have you killed? Not enough, I think. Is that your best? Come on, try harder!
You will fail! For China! Attend! Prepare! March out!
Sword sharpened. Onward.
Make ready! Take heed, warriors! Make haste!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
Catapults! Fire!
Are you going to win this fight in the 24 seconds you have left? I don't think so. Artillery's out of range. Ammo.
Take heed, warriors.
These guys are just shattering so easily. Oh, it's because the archers are already firing.
Surely you can do better.
Okay,
Do try and remember who your enemy is. Attend!
The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
Make ready! Ready, slayers! Show no mercy! To attention! Open fire! Guard position!
To attention! Strike! Take
The
heed,
enemy
warriors.
general
falls!
One down.
Take heed, warriors!
Nope, nope. Mount up first.
Ready!
The time has come! Let's fly! Slayers!
I think we shot some of our own. Oh, that's their archers shooting me.
Prepare!
That's not very nice.
At the ready!
Steel yourselves!
I honestly expected more!
One down.
The enemy unit flees! Ha! What cowards!
Attend! Take heed, warriors! Go! Ready!
Tyrant slayers!
Tyrant Slayers, kill their generals. Kill all the generals. Oh, he is so going down.
Ready, slayers!
The enemy general is fallen.
Boom.
They were no match.
Appears that is all they could stomach!
To attention! Right! Unleash fury!
And there's the victory. And these guys were force marching, so there's no escape. So this is just for the experience. Unfortunately, we did lose a fair number of the Tyrant Slayers. It's just that they don't have very good armor. They have some, it's just not that good.
Yes!
They've revealed the Portugal tree for the new Hoi 4 expansion. Looks amazing. They revealed that like a month ago, didn't they? Hey, Faceless. Hey, Mordred. Hope you're fine. We'll be there again for EU4. Will there be another EU4 multiplayer with Ben Magnus or other streamers? Would be amazing. I would like to. I was going to suggest it when the new patch is out.
Stand ready!
And I know I've had some interest from some other streamers for doing an EU4 multiplayer. Like, I want to do one with Avac and Shenra at some point too. But again, when the new patch is out, there's no real point starting a big multiplayer right now. Because we don't know when the new expansion is going to be released. But the short answer to that is yes. There will be. Definitely.
Tyrant slayers!
This will do. That was pretty decisive. But then again, we did kind of, sort of outnumber them slightly. How? That was brutal. Nice round number. We lost 38 men. I think most of them were the Tyrant Slayers. Gain Zeal. I'm going to take the income from this.
Free the prisoners. Nurture passion.
And then... I mean, you are kind of just isolated there right now. I'd like you to head back here next turn if possible. Communal grain store in Hanai was completed. Good. That's going to be commerce income. I think I want you to upgrade the farm so we can make some more money. You're not actually a million miles away from needing another upgrade.
Serve integrity.
Neither are you. We gained a foreman, plus 10% income from industry. Cool. Her Yi's ready for duty. And in need. And we killed Zhang Liang. So no, I don't think he was a legendary. Now we are a little bit isolated and we're sitting here on a river crossing. So this might be dangerous. This might also give us a river crossing battle. Which, considering how many archers we have, would be quite good.